What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am Rob Wilson. I'm a digital artist, comic book creator, storyteller in the making. I'd like to welcome you to Strictly Live, brought to you by RWA Arts. Strictly Art Live, number 8. I'm kind of keeping track on these. And forgive me for the late start today because I kind of had a long, great live stream last night with J-Bar Art, Odin Dasco, and I'm terrible at names, Jason. And it was pretty awesome. It ended up being like a 3-hour live stream. Absolutely phenomenal. So woke up late, woke up later than I normally do. And I had to take care of some errands, got those done, laundry, all that great stuff. And I am here today to go ahead and get down to it. I did want to cover, I know I'm about 2 episodes behind on Kaiju number 8 and about 2 episodes behind on the latest season of season 7 of My Hero Academia. Believe in the X-Men's done. I believe the last live stream I have covered that. So I'm going to just go ahead and get straight into the artwork, straight into the drawing, because that's what this live stream is all about. You know, I may provide some commentary on the side and all that fun stuff. And hopefully you guys can hear me loud and clear. Let me double check one more time. Quick sound check. Let's see. Yeah, all right, cool. So we're good. I'm using Bluetooth instead of a microphone, so that works pretty good. I do have to be careful if I'm on long live streams. I might burn that battery out. So I got to be prepared, cognizant, and forever vigilant. All right. So we are on, ladies and gents. Quick note. You can follow all of my stuff at Linktree/RW Arts. I'm going to put the link in the chat right now. Shout out to Rumble. Shout out to Twitch. Shout out to YouTube. And shout out to Kick, because we are live streaming from all 4 platforms today. Happy Friday. So yes. The link is in the description. I know from the Rumble crew, we got about 5 people there watching. I'm going to go ahead and drop my link tree in there as well. Give me 1 minute. Okay, everywhere. Yeah, today's been a high octane day. Had to work out, do all that good stuff. So yeah, here's on my link tree. Here's a little bit of what you can find on my link tree. Share screen, getting back into the groove. You know how it goes. The groove that makes you move. All right, so my link tree, you have right now today's show. If you want to go to it. Boom, it's live right here. Bam, we're here. You know what I'm saying? It's playing. There you go. Next up is my comic shop. That's where you can get print-on-demand copies of my comic book. Right now, it's VKP number 0. I will be working on VKP Prologue. I'm actually working on it now. In fact, here is all the panels, pages. Here's the cover. I'm working on all that great stuff. Lots of stuff going on. I just need to go ahead and put it to inks, put that paperwork done, and we'll rock and roll. So see, I also have fine art prints available that you can get from there. I'm rolling them out as I produce them. And let's see what else. Next, my Subscribe Star, which I got to get back on that, but I do have a Patreon alternative That is where I rock out exclusive content for my followers there. And I believe the only subscription tier is $5. That's the minimum. And that's that. Of course, I do have a Patreon as well. I got 2 tiers. I got a dollar tier, $5 tier. If you like my work, you can always check it out all on there. I started out with my Patreon. I also have a digital online store as well, digital online shop. You can download these for $7. The prints cost more on Artemeris because they cost printing and shipping, but these you can immediately get. You can get from start to finish, the whole layout of every single image in progress to the finished product. So that's what's going on my Patreon. Tons of posts. See commission work I've done, work in progress, post my live streams, all that. Long stuff, going back to like 2018. So it's a lot of stuff. That's why I'm not too eager to give up my Patreon website. You can find on omni-ii.art. This is my ArtStation website. It has portfolio, online portfolio of my work. Also, let's look at all. We got RWA Installations and Omni Imagination Interactive LLC. So this is all my stuff, including comic book work. I'll be updating more of that soon, but what I have been updating, again, is my secondary store, my print shop, where you can get stuff, whether it's art posters, which I got some. They came out really, really good. They're rolled up. Next, I'm going to be looking at the canvas prints and the art prints that I got. I didn't get the posters. I'll be doing samples of my canvas prints to see how they came out. They cost a little bit more because it's high quality, and the HD metal prints, which are fairly decent size as well. So I'll be looking to test the quality, to make sure that it's up to par. Merch store on Gumroad, I got that through a company named called Printful. You get coasters, glasses, all that good stuff. All this is in my link tree, all of it. Sweaters, framed art prints, t-shirts, all kinds of good stuff. I have more stuff to add to it when I have time. Just been back in town for the past 2 weeks, starting to get settled. Work's coming, or I'm starting to get the hang of work again. And I got plenty of vacation time coming up. I just need to facilitate the right strategic time to use it. So that way I got more time to work on my art, more time to go ahead and promote it, share it with you guys. You tell me what you think. Twitch, you know what it is. I've been on Twitch, and I've been on Twitch like forever. In fact, right now, this is me talking on Twitch right now. So that shows it is happening live. Those are the things we got going on. Oops, did I go too far? I think I did. Let's go back to the link tree. Oh, it's doing that to me again. Treating me wrong. Why is it treating me wrong? I don't know why. But that's technology for you. There we go. All right, Rumble. We're right there right now. That's going on, as you can see. Bam. We're doing it live. That's what's going on. Again, shout out to my Rumble crew out there. Y'all are the ones that really show up. You can also subscribe to follow updates on my stuff on my link tree. I got a Discord, but I don't really mess with it like that. I'm on Twitter, Instagram. I'm on Threads as well. I'm on YouTube. I got an email. You can contact Cash App if you think you want to see more of my work, which I'm about to show. I'm on Facebook and Kick. So enough of that. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm still working on this unconditional shove madness here because I'm trying to put crazy detail into it. Crazy detail. And I think I'm doing pretty well. It's just taking a while, a little bit of time to make it happen. But it's all good, right? This is how we do it. How's everybody Friday going so far? I'm saying, let me know what's up. If you got any questions, just let me know. drop a question in the chat and I will try my best to answer it. I can't say I know it all, but if I have an idea, I will share with you my experience. Yes, this is the Alpha Core, Eric July's thing. Look, I get it. Some people don't like it. It's not for them, all that kind of thing. The way I look at Alpha Core, I have read it, I have bought it and backed it. The way I look at Alpha Core is I like the concept. When I buy comics now, it's like study material. Shows me things that maybe what I like and I can extract from, not just ideas, but how to go about it. How to present it. That's part of storytelling. And also, sometimes what I might would do differently. So to me, it's all learning. As opposed to hey, I hated it. What about this book? Hated it. Like in Living Color, Damon Wayans, they kept rating everything. Hated it. No, no. If I like it, I like it. I'll say it. If not, hey, maybe there were lessons that I was able to take from it, and maybe apply to my work in progress as well. That's how I look at it, and that's how I treat the whole art scene. I don't expect everyone to like my work. It's like I don't like everybody else's work, not all the time. And also, I gotta find where they're posting it. Broken Compass Comics is launching their Inglorious Bastards #2. So there's, from what I understand, is what they're about to be on their live stream world tour, and getting that James and Odin Dasco, they've been rocking that out. They make a good team, and the years really show uh, the test of time, and how well you can work together with someone. Sometimes working with someone for one book that might be all it's worth. For people's situations change, health diminishes, loved one is gone. Maybe the love of the art may not be in the person anymore. Number of reasons, you know what I mean. So that's kind of how I look at it. Um, and then there's also those that may consider themselves above certain people, you know, and that's fine. Many different reasons. And if you ever have trouble finding someone to work with, before you try to rush and get their approval or get their attention, see what you can knock out yourself. See what you can crank out. Are there resources out there that may take some of your time to learn, but you'll be all the more better for it? That way, you may not just be paying someone to take care of a role for you. You understand how the role works. And there may be some additional things that you can add to the role after you've learned it and you learn to eventually master it in the process. They got a saying in the Army, was it C1 teach one, or C1 do one teach one, that kind of thing. You learn how to do a particular task, you perform the task, or you see how it's done, you perform the task, and then you teach it to the next, you know, who. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this week has been pretty busy. We had Memorial Day. Might have been a great cookout day for some of y'all out there. For me, it was work. It is what it is. It's what I gotta do. It's what I signed up for. So it's fine. You know what I mean? I like what I do. I wouldn't have it any other way. But the hard work in the day job is worth it if I can come home and start working on some art. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it in the long run, because this is what I love to do, and I've made plenty of sacrifices to get to it. Some may be considered unorthodox, but It worked for me. Art does more than just give me great ideas to try to publish and sell. Art has brought me peace in many different ways in many aspects of my life. I've been drawing for 30 plus years, since I was a little kid, long before we had this iPad and all this stuff, these advanced, which still take up a lot of time to learn um, the digital side of things, and it's not bad. I do have like a little journeyman's small journeyman's sketch pad in case I get any ideas or I see a design out there. And it's like, oh, let me jot that down for later. Never let a great idea fleet away. Excuse me. Today I was in such a rush. I had to cave in and get some Five Guys. It finally got to me. Well, and by the way, shout out to Jimmy Reyes. I'm right now using his comic book set of brushes. Got the Crow Quill, the Kolinsky brush, Chisel Edge 60, Chisel Edge 160, technical pen, multi-liner, scratch knife 2, have the dry brush 3, and the chunky spray. So these have been pretty fun to use. I don't know why I didn't use these when I first started, but the Kolinsky brush is been a godsend. Between that and the Crow Quill, man, just really makes those curves pretty awesome. And the latest iPad is out with the AI, chip and everything. Hey, what's going on, General Piggy? Salute, sir. How you been? Hopefully you had a good Memorial Day. Chrome Quill sounds badass. Damn right. You know what I'm saying? As I put on my Twitter that I've been using this. I've had this brush set for like years, or for at least a year, and it always has some goodies I can come back to. And I have so many different brushes, but the occasions to use them on a regular basis is pretty rare. You know what I'm saying? But Jimmy Reyes really did he did a good job with this set that he has on his Gumroad. So yeah. Hey, if it's something I like, I'm gonna promote it. You ain't gotta ask me twice. Let me see. Gerald Piggy, I believe you have. Yeah, you got a wrench. Do you have the link to the launch for Inglorious Bastards 2? I was just curious. I didn't want to go on a search spree while I'm drawing here. I meant to check it out earlier. Yeah, honestly, I didn't know it was launching today until Odin had mentioned it to me yesterday. Because I was going to do a trial stream, but yeah, that Five Guys was good. I had a bacon cheeseburger. Oh, man. I'm not supposed to eat cheese. And normally I don't. But Five Guys makes it so good. It's ridiculous, man. Y'all don't understand. Five Guys got that truth. Let's see. So I'm gonna cut over within the next 10 minutes to my comic book and try to see what I can work on there. So that's got a lot of elements and stuff I still got to get done. I did insert some pages too, so it went from 37 to 40. Yeah, I love these effects, man. It really makes a difference with some of the angles of the pen brush. I mean, that's why artists, they update people on some of the stuff, and I was like, wait a minute, don't I have that? Don't I have that brush? I do. I really do. And lo and behold. But yeah, that was pretty fun live stream with J-Bot. He was like, yeah, I ain't drawing shit. I don't care what y'all say. So he said he drew a little bit earlier, and he's come a long way, especially with the progress he made with Berserker. He set up a realistic goal for himself, which I think is very important for comic book creators on the indie side, because throw that industry standard out the window. You know what I mean? When it comes to what works for the artist, what the artist can produce. Can't produce stuff on a mass scale, produce what you can afford to do. That's the key. And it's all in your hands. So whether you want to crowdfund it or just, hey, here are the copies, I got it here. Here's the link, through DM or whatever. You pay it, I'll ship it. You know what I mean? The grassroots style of selling the comic, and like with what I discussed with him last night, you can take it anywhere. It doesn't have to just be sold through Indiegogo or whatnot. You can go to the library, promote it there, see if you can hold an event, put out flyers for it, go to a comic book convention just as a guest. Have like 5 sample copies of it and take it with you and say, hey, I got this comic book here. I have contact information in the back, read it, tell me what you think. And if you would, if I made a series out of it, would you buy it? Those kind of ways to do it. Get people interested. Because I mean, that's why the conventions are there, for that kind of networking. And going to the cons when I was out in Missouri really revitalized my hunger and enjoyment for not just going to conventions, but also talking with people and sharing with what it is that I love to do. I think that is helpful for any person that is having maybe artist block, anything like that's in that realm of like pop culture art, doing portraits, fan art, that kind of anime, comic book art, all that stuff. If you hit like a slump or whatnot, go to a convention. Don't even have to go to the big one. Go to a small one. Pay $5, $10. Go in for a day, walk around, see other people's work, talk to people, see what it is that how they maybe got through things. Be like, hey, right now this looks great. I like your stuff. I draw too. I'm stuck in a rut, but hopefully I'm looking for some inspiration. The artist might say, "Hey, here's what I did when I got stuck in a rut, so and so and so." That's the true synergy of this creative community that I've loved about when it came to comic books and pop culture with the conventions and all that. It's great stuff. It's great stuff. You know, because at the end of the day, that's the common interest and the whole point of this stuff, man. You know, I love art so much that um, I'm willing to sacrifice a portion of my life, to make it part of my life. People have different reasons how they got into it. Some people lost loved ones along the way. And knowing that they had a fan base out there to say, hey, don't give up. We like what you're doing. We want to see more. Those kind of things inspire and really create the backstory behind the artist or the writer. You know what I mean? Different aspects. Absolutely amazing stories. A lot of people got different stories to tell. Sometimes you never know what a person goes through because they may not talk about it publicly. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's an awesome thing. Absolutely awesome thing. So again, in case you didn't know, we are broadcasting live from Twitch, YouTube, Kick, and Rumble. You know what I'm saying? So this is how we rock it out. This is how we rocking it out. Let's see where we're at here. All right, so we just got to the 30-minute mark, a little bit over. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a bathroom break and I'll be back. Oh yeah, I gotta talk about Logan the Wolf. Very great fan-made film. It's the character Wolverine in Norse mythology times. Pretty awesome. I'll be right back. Yes, indeed. We are back. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and back out of here. This has been a tough one because I wanted to add bumps to this thing and make it a lot more measles and mumps-ish, kind of like boils and all that. In fact, what would happen if I started adding like little boils to this thing? It'd be crazy, right? Ugh, disgusting. Nasty. Little stuff like that. You never know. It can add more detail to it. But yeah, I wanted these tentacles to match up with these. Initially, these were going to be different. I said, you know what? No, let's just go ahead and roll with what is. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, I'll make sure I'm not missing out on nothing here. All right. This pollen been lighting me up since I've been back. But yeah, I pretty much want to get this one, and I think this one's going to be like a cross coil style type of tentacles. Might add some spikes to it. I don't know. But just I added the background, so that's something fairly new. It's just predominantly going to be fairly dark area. And then I can color it up. It will be on its way. So that's what's going on with that. But here I'm working on some panels for BKP. Excuse me with the snorting because I got allergies. It happens. I don't know what else to say. So I thought about it. Since last time I was working on this, I wanted to add kind of like the silhouette of the figure inside here. Maybe something straight ahead. Make sure she's tilt back. Teddy Blair, right? That's all right. That's how I shape and mold them. Because it's only meant to be a silhouette, so I don't focus on too much detail. So I am a Canva user. I use it to make my thumbnails and everything. I wish I was getting paid to say this, but yeah, I use Canva. And I just saw that now Canva is working with the creators of Affinity Designer or Affinity Suite, which is it's like a Adobe alternative without the subscription. So I wonder where that's going to go. Wonder what kind of partnership they're going to have with all that as well. We'll see. We'll see. All in due time. I gotta double check on Twitch because they're shamming on my feed. They're trying to get me to watch live. Okay, there we go. So literally what I have is this scene where it's like the eyelids in the first person. This character, she looks at her hands as it'll have more of the landscape in the background. She hears words, she looks over, she sees a figure by the Colosseum pillar. And then she's elevated, kind of lose control of her body, lifted off the ground, and she is overtaken by an orb of light. And I wanted the electricity from the orb to reach out into the next panel to show her actually getting shocked. So that's my attempt at it. We'll see how it looks, once it's finished and everything. But just kind of trying to create a unique panels. J-Bot showed me last night on his stream because his book is horizontal, and then he was doing vertical. He did a double splash page horizontal, which is like splash page times 2. It's made up of two pages, and it's 4 total. I thought that was pretty creative. I'd never seen that before. So he did a good job with it. I think he did a vertical one as well. Those kind of things are unique, and I think really should be noted. Berserker is a pretty interesting story, especially when you start talking about the nightmare dimensions or nightmare realms. It definitely has great potential. I like it. In my case, I'm fairly an easy sell. So I like to give new stuff a try, see how it turns out. The thought of a new journey, new characters, new introduction. I think I've said this on live streams before. I absolutely love it. And sometimes the journey is worth so much more. It's just as fun as the destination. In fact, I'm gonna add, because she does have like a toga type of cloth on her being. I'm gonna make sure I add that as well. I'm not going to completely erase that. I'm going to lighten it up a little bit. Same thing over here. Wrinkles and folds. Start to make them a little more dynamic. Some of the orb designs, I can start getting rid of it or phasing it out. So that way more is visible of her. We can tell which lines are hers and which lines are the orbs. So that way they act as their own entities. Let's see. Hey, what's going on, Ray? How you been, man? How you doing? Sorry, my week was ball deep in goat. Hey, I understand, man. You know, that's why, like, last time we caught up, I was like, all right, I know he's busy. We got a new task to work on. We'll catch up next time. You know what I mean? And see what updates and progress we can make. So hopefully you had a great week, sir, with the family. Hopefully things have not been too stressful, because I know you deal with a horror many of mathematical equations. It can be a lot of work. I get it. Don't want to give her too much development here. Maybe hips a little bit higher. Of course, my brother. That's how we do it. That's how we doing it. One step at a time, slow and steady, winning the race. It's ironic how much that applies to a lot of stuff I got going on now. One time I was rushing to work, and this was like years back. It's not even a place where I'm at now. I was running up the steps. The supervisor was there. And if this is offensive, oh well, I don't know what to tell you. But I was running up the steps. Supervisor was at the top of the steps. He was like, slow down, you ain't got to run. I was like, sorry, I was rushing to get here. He was like, you're not rushing. You're not even Chinese. I realized what you were saying. That was some pretty funny stuff. Pretty funny stuff. Send me a free date so I can plan next week. Got another crazy one. It has 700 pages, 1,400 ads to do. Clients complaining. Understood. Understood. Yes, sir. Yeah, the work humor is pretty fun. You know. So yeah, I gotta look at because now I'm switching back to nights, and yeah, I'll have something for you soon, sir. Because I gotta plan my schedule as well, and you know, be up to par. Okay, so we got pretty good rough of Miss here. Don't want to give too much away, but just indicate enough that she is clothed. I was watching some movie last night called Sinister. It had Ethan Hunt. Let me see. Ray said, "It's so good. Your nights would be my afternoons, which would suit nicely." That's right, sir. That's right. Back into the night, like we're lost boys. Thou shalt not fall. Thou shalt not keep. Classic. So yeah, I was watching some movie last night called Sinister, and the guy's like a book writer. He tries to solve crimes through his books. Some cops didn't like it or whatnot, and him and his family moved to this new house. Apparently, there were some deaths there, but he didn't tell his wife, and you know the usual. How could you not tell us? Now our kids are freaking out. Um, but yeah, there was this creature named Mr. Boogie who was at the scene of every crime, and he had like a face mask. It kind of looked like the Darkness meets the Jigsaw doll killer, and it was interesting. I was like, okay, with all that was going on, and I had to take a shower, so I ended up missing it. It was on cable. I was like, dang it. Let's see. All right, I got a bounce. Got an email campaign for James and Owen to do. Tight deadline for tonight's launch. That's right. Owen sent me the link. We're there launching it. I will be there as well. That's why I'm only going to do this for like an hour because I got to eat again. I'm hungry and got to feed the need. And I'm going to work on some of this and Odin's piece as well because I want to have that ready for Unconditional Shove. Number 2. I hope to do a one-off, one-of-a-kind metal print. So once I do get it, I'll probably just send it to him and then take down the design off my website from that way. So that's probably how I'm going to do that. So it's a rare piece. I might get one for myself because I want to see how it looks, how it comes out, you know, the quality and everything. And our station is excellent. Awesome. I'll see you there, hungry bastard. That's right. I'm hungry for Inglorious Bastards as well. I want to see a crazy monkey that surfs on fire with the big eyes. He's like, all right, Ray, thanks for stopping by, man. In fact, we got about 6 minutes left on here. But yeah, see how small that design is? That's why I didn't want to put too much detail into it. So I'm trying to facilitate now. Let me see, what can I do with music? Natural sound. Let me see, atmosphere and ambient. What's the difference? Oh shit. That's that spooky shit right there. Yo, man. It's Boss Brown. Hey, what's going on, man? I ain't seen you in a while, man. Just so you know, I'm hitting you up in Rumble. Thank you, sir. Thanks for the heads up. Yo, Rob, finally caught you on Rumble. What's going on, Boss Brown? How you been? Glad to see you well, G. Same to you, my friend. How's life been treating you? Hopefully well. All right, atmosphere. I'm gonna come back to that. Hopefully, this isn't too loud. All right. So here's what I want to add. Let me see. All right. So I want to add another spookster. Right here. Actually, I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have him like swoop around. kind of like her body or whatnot. Boss Brown said, "Yeah, man, definitely." Sorry, I got the sniffles. It's allergy season. I ain't taking no drugs. I feel like I should have his arms out somewhere, but I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. And I have plenty of time. Plenty of time. Maybe something like that. That might be too much. We gonna figure it out, that's for sure. Sometimes take a little break and see where I want visually where I want things to go. And then I can start adding effects and all that. Things will be very clear soon enough. Very soon. So for now, that's what I'm working on. Those are new pages I added in. Again, this is a cover of VKP coming soon. Ladies and gents, lots of detail, lots of madness, lots of characters, and a lot of things that we come to like. I'll put it that way. Thanks everyone who stopped by. This is like a good 1 hour session. Want to put in some time in. If I have time and if things work out well, I may live stream over the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Work our way towards the first 10 episodes of Strictly Art Live. So until next time, ladies and gents, thanks for stopping by. General Piggy, Boss Brown, and Ray Haylock. Y'all take care. Have a great weekend. And see y'all on the flip side. Peace out.